that's why, like, when you guys were texting, I didn't text. I came in late because
How do you feel about that? That being left out, you know?
No, I wasn't. I don't feel left out.
But like, you know, there's no part of your mind that's like, I got to go start watching that game.
Yes.
Yeah, right after I watch the end of The Princess Bride.
No. Yes. I
You were watching Matlock, right?
Murder, She Wrote. No, I was like 40 minutes behind, but I caught up right away. I was caught up by halftime.
40 minutes behind.
Yeah.
Like I literally waited for the game to come on. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know,
dude. But so do I. Like, I don't. That's what I understand. But I'm just recording it because I was into something else at the moment.
This is the Beers and BS podcast, sponsored by one of the locals, Under the Sun Inserts, Brewport Coffee House, and Brewport Cafe. And now here's your hosts, Adrian, Joe, and Mike.
A little fat Joe.
And Ashanti.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Beers and BS podcast. We are your hosts, coming to you from Brewport Coffee House in Bellport. We got Mike D sitting across from me.
Mike D.
To my right, we got Joey.
Joe.
What's
Down
up?
in Tennessee, we got our producer Gabe. What's up, Gabe?
Hey,
What's going on,
I am
guys? I'm
Adrian.
alive.
Oh, man.
Tornado Watch 2024.
Yeah, Gabe, that was a little scary.
Survived.
That was a little scary last week, so we're glad to see everything.
For real.
Everything's okay.
What is your plan for a tornado? Do you have like a fallout shelter or some shit like seriously that you gotta go to?
So the general rule is to go to the lowest floor of your home if you have a 2-story. If you're just on a single level, then you just go to the centralmost location of your home. In our case, we have a closet on the first floor that's in the middle of the house. So we just emptied out that closet, put in some cushions from the couch, and kind of hope for the best.
That's just safe room.
My God,
Yep.
bro. That was all after we just watched tornado clips for fucking 15
Right.
minutes.
It's insane. You can't make this shit up, you know?
Now, didn't they is that a myth? Like get in the bathtub kind of thing?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, it
you
is?
don't want to get in the bathtub.
Or do you want to stay under a door jam?
Yes, right? Or
No,
on the
that's for
stairs.
earthquakes.
Oh, is it? All right.
Yeah.
I'm getting my safety mixed up for fucking.
Yeah. So generally
natural
bathtubs are on an outside wall, and that's going to probably be the first thing that gets torn
It's ripped out.
out.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Joe, no, you do not stop, drop, and roll. Okay, when a tornado's coming.
Is a car a bad idea? You don't want to see
if you're-
cars blown away.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Do you?
I've seen. So
You know what?
yeah, in Wyoming there was a tornado that went through, and it was just on the middle of nowhere, and this USPS 18-wheeler was driving through it, and there was camera footage of a car behind it, and the thing just got lifted up and taken away.
Holy shit, man!
You know, I said, yeah, you do, but I'm basing all that on movies.
Yeah, Twister.
So,
See,
yeah.
The mall
Cow
blew away
flying
in
around.
Twister.
Remember the cow? Yeah, Mike, you just said
The
that.
cow, yeah.
All right, fellas. What as we start every show, right? We talk about what we're drinking. Mike, you want to kick that off?
sure.
What do you got tonight?
I went with an old classic, Foster's.
The oil can.
Another name for beer from my buddies down under.
How many ounces is that?
A lot.
Good.
It's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
a pretty good Aussie accent.
Looks like a can of Valvoline engine oil.
Boy,
I remember we used to buy these when we were kids just because they were bigger than everything else.
Did that come with a boomerang?
Bro, your guess is as good as mine.
Came with a Vegemite sandwich.
I don't know. What are you asking? The size?
Yeah, no, I was just curious. It looks like maybe what, 24? Maybe
Yeah.
up top. All right.
Nah, it doesn't say.
All right. Not that big of a deal.
It's
Yeah,
Foster's.
it's a
Very
big,
cool.
It's fucking big though.
I haven't had man. I mean, when was the last time you had one of those?
That's what I'm saying.
It's been a while, right?
20 years.
Yeah, you've been you really
Pulling
I'll
out
tell
the
you,
good ones,
I-
man.
I
the whole
haven't- I
whole
haven't-
life of this pod, you've been busting out with some like old
I haven't
school
doubled
shit.
up yet.
Yeah,
I haven't doubled up.
that's great. That's good. That's good.
That's not true, but that's good.
What do you mean?
You doubled up.
No.
You doubled up.
Let's go episode by episode.
I think you remember you brought Grosh like
I
3
think you
times.
have.
No.
I think you brought Modelo's more than one.
No, you.
yeah.
You bought a black Modelo 6 times, man. What are you talking about?
6 times, and that thing,
I
right?
had 6 from 1982.
Yeah, I was
my
gonna say,
first-
they've been
And it used to be
expired.
It used to be gold. That's why it's black. It's like a Fear Factor fucking Modelo, right? Get the fuck out.
You know what though? I'm just happy this guy's having a drink again.
Yeah.
I know.
Welcome back.
Seriously, you're so boring without it.
I know.
No, but you do look
listen,
good with the weight loss. So,
Yeah.
Thanks.
keep on your journey.
Seriously, I thought it was the haircut, but you know what? No, you're losing weight. You look good.
Thanks, man. I'm drinking. If it's me next, I'm drinking Woodford Reserve. I put the beer off to the side tonight.
Yeah. Who cares? Who cares? The show's called Beers and BS. Right?
And I'm drinking my favorite brown liquor.
That's the good stuff.
It is really good, man. I go through a
one of my
bottle
favorites.
a week lately. Just a little hit every night, man. It kind of relaxes you.
It smells really good.
Yeah. I like when the ice kind of just starts to melt, and that's when I start hitting it good. But
Yeah,
yep,
a
that's making
small cut of water with that stuff is perfect.
Yep, I agree.
Gabe, what do you got, bud?
I am double dipping like Mike doesn't like people to do. But yeah, I'm back on the Ayugans,
The Dinglings.
Nice.
the Dinglings.
No, I don't. Listen,
Youngling.
you guys do what you got to do. I know it's hard for me. Like I'm just getting slim pickings now. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of me. This is I've had this beer before, not this flavor, I guess you could say. It's from Goose Island, right? You guys know I like the IPAs. Big juicy beer hug. Okay. 9.9% alcohol. It's an Imperial IPA. And it's okay.
I like the packaging. It looks cool.
It's thank you. It's
It tastes how it looks, though,
Yeah.
right?
Hey now.
No, it doesn't. According to Joey, it doesn't taste how it looks. No, but it's okay. It's okay.
Filthy animal.
It'll do the trick. All right, so that's what we're drinking. All right, fellas. I mean, right? This is no secret, probably to the audience by now and stuff, right? We're jumping in. We're starting with our New York Knicks. Okay.
Yo.
Let's go, New York.
They just went up 3-1 last night. Okay.
No,
3-2.
I'm sorry, 3-2. I apologize.
he hasn't got to that tape yet.
Yes, guys, I'm still recording the games. I was only a half hour behind, maybe.
The biggest Knick
40
game
minutes.
in 25 years.
Seriously.
Guys,
Literally the biggest Knick game in 25 years. And Adrian Tate.
After getting our ass whomped on Mother's Day.
Man,
I was 40 minutes behind last night. So I caught up by halftime.
I was completely deflated after Mother's Day game.
Yeah.
After the Mother's Day.
No, you know what? I wasn't deflated because you've seen teams, upset, get upset on the road. It was a road game. You know what I mean? And
But it looked like we were unhealthy,
manhandled.
and there was no signs of us getting healthy anytime soon.
Dude,
I hear that. It did look a little scary.
I mean,
Yeah.
talk about adjustments, right? The adjustments that they made last night. It's amazing. When these guys, there's a poll out there, they put it out there, all the NBA players, when they say that Coach Tom Thibodeau was the last guy that they want to play for.
Yep.
I say, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They say
Because
that?
yeah, that he is, he came in
He's
last
the
place.
least desirable coach
Yes.
to play for.
They said he really, he runs guys down.
Oh, you know what? He expects an athlete to go out there and play. When you're kids,
He's old school mentality.
You're playing in the street. You get a sub. You're playing out there for hours. I don't want to take nothing away from hockey, but that's my gripe about hockey. I don't understand. You're a professional fucking athlete. You telling me you can't skate more than fucking 2 minutes on the ice?
Yeah, but
No,
hockey's a
don't
little
tell
different.
me that.
Hockey's
You're a professional.
different.
Dude.
No, it's not different. Bro.
Hockey's it's
How
like
you-
How
fucking
can you
athlete.
say it's not different?
you're in a car accident
This
every
is what the
5
guy
minutes in
does
hockey.
every single day of his life. He straps those skates on and skates. He skates for hours.
It's
So you tell
way-
me in live action you can only go 2 minutes?
It's
Wait-
way
No.
more fucking physical.
Where was
than
this
that.
question? Where was this outburst when Scotty was on?
Me and Scotty had this conversation. Listen, I'm dying to coach a hockey team just once in my life. I got some strategies
To coach
and shit.
a hockey
I'm telling
team.
you, man. I'm telling you.
Guys would be freaking passing out, right?
Revolutionize the game.
Line
I'm telling
changes every 7 minutes.
you. Bro, I don't know. On a power play, I just line my guys right up in front of the fucking net. You ain't scoring. I would sit there and you ain't gonna fucking score.
All right.
What do you mean? No one skate around.
You're not
Stand in front
gonna,
of that fucking
they might
net.
not score, but you're gonna have 3 injured players.
Bro, I put the big guys out there and let them brawl. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So anyway, back to the Knicks. Outstanding. Way to answer back. Love the adjustments. I was like when Deuce McBride was starting, I was like, wow, they're really small. And I was like, because I'm not a coach.
Let me ask you this.
I paid.
Is Jalen, first of all, nobody knew we were getting this from Jalen Brunson. Nobody.
No.
I mean, nobody. And if they say they did, they're fucking lying.
No. Not one
But-
person.
Bro, he's the best Knick in our lifetime.
No, I mean, listen, I love Patrick Ewing. I mean,
Dude, he's
to me,
playing-
he's an icon.
He's playing way better basketball than Patrick Ewing ever played in a game I saw.
You know,
I'm
listen,
telling you.
Brunson right now put up what 5 40-point games in the playoffs.
Yes.
Pat,
5 out of 11. He's only played 11 games in his career.
Pat used to put up 35 every night, 35 every night, 35 every night. I don't know. He was a fucking workhorse.
It's definitely a good argument.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, he's playing like AI right now.
Oh,
he really is. I mean, he's been outstanding, and like the way that, I mean, they're double teaming him and stuff, and he's still.
bro, he's got
But-
that teardrop fucking shot. You know,
I was saying though, I can't see it sustaining though. I mean, you see how many times he's hitting the ground?
No one's got
He's
it. I know.
taking a pounding, man.
But I could see him getting hurt again or re-injuring whatever injury he has. Nobody really knows. He's not. People thought it was his foot. People thought it was his groin. People thought it was his hand.
what was it?
They're saying it was his foot.
Ankle, foot.
I mean, he looked like he was moving a shit ton better last night than he was Mother's Day game.
There was a player a while back that would always drive to the hole and fall to the ground. And because of that, his career did not materialize to what it should have been. And that's Dwayne Wade.
Oh,
You don't think Dwayne Wade's career materialized to what it should have been?
I mean, 3
He
championships.
should have been longer.
I know, but he's got 3 championships.
he was a
Yeah,
flopper.
But he purposely always went to the ground to try to draw a foul.
Yep.
And his career just never it didn't extend beyond what it should have because he always went to the ground, and that hurt him more than it helped him. He had a lot of back issues because of it.
Yeah.
Yo,
Well-
Jalen delivered that hit last night too. You saw that?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. He is. I think he's second in the league for taking charges. You know what I mean? So he's hitting the ground a lot.
He is.
You know, and I just don't see it sustaining.
Our boys are owning the boards. God bless them, man. Right?
What was it? 19 offensive rebounds last night.
20.
20?
Oh, for iHeart?
No.
Oh, in total for the team?
Total, yeah.
Yeah, I think iHeart had like 12 of them.
I think, yeah, 12 exactly. I think what they said he
Tied Oakley.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's what they got to do to win. They got to fucking eat offensive rebounds, push the ball out and score. And that's what they did last night. And they fucking dropped. They won by 30, I think, right?
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
Gee.
Yeah, it's a way to answer the call, bro.
I was so happy to hear though that they had a day off, an extra day off. Like,
Yeah.
the game's not till Friday.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
know?
I got an issue, though. They got to fucking lock this shit up on Friday night because Game 7's at 3 o'clock on Sunday, and I'll be in a fucking flight.
Ooh.
Where you go?
I'm going South Carolina.
Nice.
Where are your priorities?
Bro, if I'm on a flight for
Yeah.
fucking Game 7, I'm going to be miserable.
Flight
I'm hoping I
sucks.
can get the
No.
game, but
You might be able to.
What is it, JetBlue?
Probably,
Delta.
it's probably gonna be like on ABC.
Yeah.
You should get the game.
All right.
I mean, it just sucks watching
I just hope they close it
a
out
little
Friday.
screen.
Yeah, I know, and they shut it down like when they're landing.
Every time the
and
pilot
stuff.
talks, right, they
God,
stop.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna get kicked off the flight.
Come
yeah,
on,
man.
Knicks, lock it up on Friday. Come on.
I mean, that would be great.
get the first road W of the series.
I say we get together, we go out and watch the game. That's just me.
It's Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, not you.
Oh, I'm away. I won't be here. I won't be
You
here.
leaving Friday?
I'm leaving Friday.
Oh, so you're talking about Friday's game?
Yeah, and Sunday. I'm gone. It'll be if they lose Friday, they Game 7 Sunday. So
You're flying home same time Sunday?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
no,
Both games you're flying?
No. I'll be there already for Game 7.
Oh,
I mean
okay.
Game 6. It's if it goes to Game 7, I'll watch the game in South Carolina. If it goes to Game 7, I'll be in.
Gotcha.
I'll be airborne.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's hope they close it out. Sorry, have you guys heard they had the NBA NFL the NBA combine
Yes.
yesterday? Right. I didn't even know there was a combine for the NBA.
Neither did
I'm
I,
going to be
to
honest.
with you.
I just
Yeah.
never really heard about that.
Yeah.
It's been going on for
this is-
quite a few years now.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I assumed there was something.
I
but-
just think because LeBron's son's in it now, it was more it was televised this year.
Yeah.
I don't think it's normally televised.
okay.
Um,
So, you guys, I mean, you know the story, right? I mean, Gabe, you brought it up a couple weeks ago about, how LeBron wants to play with his son and stuff, and how he's entering he's going to enter the draft this year. He apparently had a great combine.
Well, I heard the kid sucks though.
bro, I saw his 3-point drill. He
Okay.
fucking drained them, bro. He hit 20 or 25.
Yeah, no, I'm going to say I heard he had a great combine,
Yeah.
and I think he had one of the highest verticals. I think like 42
He
inches.
did. He did.
Or something like that. So, if he does enter, he's going to go probably what? I mean, I would say at least top 10, probably. I would think, right?
I don't know. Apparently, he's not that good. That's the fucking word.
That's what I'm saying. I heard he sucks.
He
So
couldn't
maybe
even
top
get
10.
he couldn't even get minutes at USC. That's why he wanted out of there.
Under
But
pressure.
he had the heart issue.
Taking a three-pointer under pressure is way different than just taking a three-pointer in a
That's
drill.
true.
Amen. And what you said, the heart issue. The kid had cardiac arrest on the court. No.
Yeah.
I mean, so how is this?
Listen, he's a brand name. He's getting drafted. There's no
Yeah.
fucking doubt.
Dude, he's getting drafted.
Yeah, I mean, so I heard some experts, and they were like, any NBA team that drafts him is silly.
So
It's just to attract his father. That's it, really.
So this seems to be like picking up steam now. LeBron has made it public for years. You know what I mean? He's really, he said it out loud that my dream is to keep playing until I could play with my son. Okay. That time has come now.
Yep.
He's going to be 40 years old in December.
Yeah.
Yes. He's going to be 40 years old in December.
Which is hard to believe, honestly.
I know, right? I feel like we've been watching him, forever.
Since it came out of high school.
But yeah,
right?
I mean, he was 18. So now they're saying that whoever drafts Bronny, there's a possibility that LeBron, the money's not going to be an issue. That he just
play for
wants
free, just to
he
play with
just
his kid.
wants to wear the same uniform.
Right. Do the Knicks take a shot at him? No.
I just want what you guys take on this? Think about this.
Some team's going to do it. The Lakers or somebody's going to do it.
We all have sons.
All right, so
Bro, if I had the opportunity to play with my son, I would do whatever I could to do it.
Yeah.
I think all
Absolutely.
of us would, right?
Bronny was asked that question in his first press conference yesterday. I don't know if you saw any of this.
I didn't.
He said he doesn't think about playing with his dad ever. His dad,
God, such a fucking-
his dad jokingly brings it up, but he doesn't really. He just wants to get into the league. That's his main focus. What's the deal with LeBron going to the Cavs game the other night? People are thinking there's something behind it.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought the same thing.
He went to what game?
He went to the
Cavaliers game.
Cavaliers game.
Oh, boy.
Sitting courtside.
That's his hometown.
Yeah, I guess. You know what I mean? You take that as he's just still a fan?
He played there twice, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the third time for him? No big deal.
I mean, they got I think they have they're gonna have a low draft pick, right?
They're going to also have.
They're in the playoffs.
16th
They're going to be.
They're going to have the 16th most cap room next year. Also,
They will have?
yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So anyway, some analysts are thinking there's something behind LeBron at the Cavs game. He went there for a reason, not just to go to a playoff
I
game.
believe that.
So who knows? We'll see how that pans out.
Like we say, to be continued. Something to keep an eye on, but I don't know.
LeBron James.
I just
think any team that takes him, it's going to be a detriment.
you think now, would you go as far as or maybe compare it to Lonzo Ball? That whole situation?
Well, there's some of that, but LeBron is just not. He's not a team player. Look at what he's done with the Lakers. He tries to overthrow any coaching decision that a coach tries to make. He throws a fit on the court anytime he doesn't get with his way. So he's just not a team player. He plays for himself. He plays to pad his stats.
That would be cool if you could still be I don't know if you ever were in the NBA, but a player coach would be fucking cool.
There used to be a lot of them.
Yeah, especially in baseball. There was
Pete
Rose. He's the first one I could think of. There were others. Steve Sachs, I think, at one point. By the way, who do you think is the not that there's so many of them, but who stands out to you as a father and son teammate in any sport?
Ken Griffey.
Griffin, yeah.
Yeah,
Junior and senior.
Yeah.
that was cool.
That's really it. I mean, I can't
Kel
think of anything.
Ripken.
No,
And,
well, you just had
Kel
right now.
Ripken and his dad.
Oh,
And
did
his
they
other
play?
brother, I think. The two
Yeah,
brothers and
and-
the dad played
Yeah.
for a minute.
And what about this kid now that's on the Orioles? His father's Matt.
Halliday.
Matt Holiday, and his son.
He got sent down. He's having a bad run.
Oh, really? He got sent down. Yeah.
He was up
Yeah.
for about 10 days and he shit the bed and he went back down.
Anyway, I think it's cool. I mean, if I had the opportunity to play with my son, I probably would do whatever. I mean,
Absolutely. I mean,
think about this. Money's, it's not the money. This guy's
yeah.
getting paid, what's close to $50 million a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And LeBron ain't playing anywhere for less than max. There's no fucking way.
No, he might
I don't
to play
think
with his
so.
son.
Wait, to play with his son?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll
I
sweeten
think
the deal.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I don't think money's an object.
He's gonna take a
Oh.
team friendly deal just to play because his
I
son.
disagree.
His son's not a good player, so he's gonna have to negotiate, take less than the money to get them both on the same team.
I don't think that's going to happen then.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Anyway, moving on, sticking with sports, NFL schedule being released, guys. It's supposed to be released tonight, 8:00, but it's been kind of leaked out, some games and stuff. There's places you can go to, to see it. This is always an exciting time for us. Some, audience, you might know, we've talked about this. We go on a football trip every year. We have a group and we're mixed between Giants and Jet fans. Actually, come to think of it, Mike, you and I are the only Giant fans in this group.
That's all right. We carry enough weight to call it mixed.
So we kind of rotate between go to a away Giants game or an away Jets game. If we stick to tradition, we'll be going away to an away Jet game this year.
All right,
So
okay, I'm sorry.
I'm saying, so we'll see, we'll see what happens, but I'm always excited to see the schedule. This year, Jets that came out, they're starting Monday night once again in San Francisco.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers.
So let me ask you this. When you go to an away game and it's not the Giants, are either of you rocking some other fucking team's apparel?
Yeah.
I'll rock a Jets.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You
No.
can't fucking do that.
I'll put on a Jets t-shirt or
Fuck
something.
that. No way.
I do it for my friends.
Yeah.
Well, wear a Giants t-shirt.
Nah. I mean, there's no significance. You know what I mean?
I'll throw it.
I don't think you
I
can do
don't
that.
hate the Jets like that. I'll throw a Jets t-shirt on.
Oh man.
I don't think you can do that.
I actually have
You're either
one
loyal
that
to
I
one
keep in the
fan base
bottom of
or
my
you're
drawer.
not.
What's that?
You're either loyal to one fan base or you're not.
Nah,
No, I
not
mean,
true. Like I was telling guys at work the other day, like if the Yankees are, which is a zero case scenario, right? But if the Yankees are eliminated and the Mets are in the playoffs, I'm pulling for the Mets. I'm sorry.
Yes. But I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't know why, but when it comes to the Yankees, actually, you know what's funny? Football, it'd be the same thing with basketball. I will never possess any Nets paraphernalia or Mets paraphernalia.
No. First of all, Mets colors are ugly.
I won't. So I see your point. I see what you're saying, but I'm saying I just like in a situation like that, going to an away game. Like I don't think I would ever want to go to a away game for baseball or basketball for another team other than Knicks.
You know what it is,
Yankees.
Joe? First of all, like, so when we've done this, right?
I'm shocked.
We went to Denver.
shocked.
We went to
Shocked
Denver
what?
as Jet fans, right? With the Jet.
I'm shocked for that.
No, listen. So, like, our friends or Jet fans, they were getting into it. So, as having their back as a stranger in a strange land, I'm not gonna wear my giant. Like, no, we're gonna be this little pack and get all the shit, because we got shitted on that day.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like as a group,
I can't
don't
buy
know.
into it.
Yeah.
I'll be there with you. I got your back, but I'm gonna have a fucking Giant shirt.
I'm a football fan, number one. So
Me too. No, but you know what though? Saying that, and you kind of just opened my eyes on this a little bit, Joe. I could see how I could be considered a little bit of a fraud wearing a Jets t-shirt.
I just don't. I don't know if it doesn't mean anything to you. I mean,
it doesn't mean anything.
Did you fucking
no.
buy the shirt just to?
I did.
I bought it for the trip.
I did. I bought it for the trip.
Yeah.
That ain't flying with me. My son's friend left his Met hat at the house one day. I called his dad and said, if this thing's not out of here in 20 minutes, it's going in the fire pit.
Yeah.
And I wasn't fucking kidding.
No,
but that thing's bad luck, bro. You gotta get that out of your head. I hope
but
you
like I
blessed it
said,
afterwards.
you kind of just opened my eyes to this a little bit because, like I said, I would never buy anything with the Mets or anything with the Nets. I just wouldn't.
No, not for personal use.
No.
But like we went away for the Jet game, so I bought a Jet T-shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, everybody's different.
Man, I think we might have broke Joe's heart here a little bit. Anyway, schedule's coming out. I don't know if we're going to a Jet game or a Giant game, but either way, I'm always excited about this.
You're not coming to Tennessee then, right?
Possibly. If it's Jets, it's probably going to be Tennessee.
What date is that? Do you know?
Don't know yet. Gabe, you got that yet?
I haven't seen anything official come out. Just the leak stuff.
Yeah, I saw some. I got the leaked Giant schedule. I was pissed off because Atlanta was
They release it at 8 p.m. tonight.
a destination. I know, but like I said, some of it's leaked. Though.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm officially.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm excited about that. But sticking with football real quick. Actually, this was breaking news this morning by our producer, Gabe. Gabe broke this news to us. Giants are going to be on Hard Knocks this year.
Woo!
Yes,
We deserve.
It's sweet and sour a little bit. I'm excited, but it's not the traditional Hard Knocks that we're used to. It's a new spin-off of it.
Really?
It's the preseason.
Like
it's
watered down version?
It's going to be from January to July what goes on in the organization. So you're not going to see much camp shit and
Really?
Oh, really?
yeah.
behind the scenes, coaching and assembling,
getting ready for the draft. I'm sure you're
wow.
going to see a lot of whatever they call their draft room. Everybody calls
The
it
war room.
The war room. You're going to see a lot of scenes from that. Which, hey, listen, I'm a sucker for anything behind the scenes. I love it all.
Wait a minute. So it's not going to be during training camp?
No.
Why?
It's just not. It's
just something new they're trying out.
It's something new. It's called.
It sucks.
I think it's called Hard Knocks
Off season.
Off season. Yeah. Still going to be good though. But
I mean, it's good, but I mean, I'm like, I was excited because Giants have turned this thing down for years,
and I'm sure they
this
turned it down again, and they probably came to a deal to do this because you're not seeing that much behind the scenes.
I forgot what the formula is, but like Hard Knocks has something worked out with the NFL. There's some kind of formula
everybody has to do it, and
where
eventually,
it's like you get down to where there's only 5 teams that are eligible, and it's got to be one of those 5 teams, and that's kind of like how it went last year for the Jets.
It's based on if a team has a new coach, if they have a new stadium. There's few factors that are built into it.
Yes.
This being the 100th anniversary.
Yes.
Of the Giants.
So that's what I thought. I was like, oh, here we go. You know, I mean, storied franchise, right? It's their 100th anniversary, 100th season. You know, and they're going to do Hard Knocks. I don't.
Let's go.
Look, am I going to watch it? I'm going to watch every episode, but I kind of was excited to see how it was traditionally, like how they normally do.
Who knows? Maybe this is going to be awesome too.
Right,
I'm sure it will be.
Yeah,
By the way, week 2, the Jets will be in Tennessee.
Oh, that's
week
nice.
2.
Oh, nice and warm.
Ooh.
What's the date on that? Like 17th?
September 15.
15th.
Is that the official or is that a leaked schedule?
That's a leak.
Okay.
This is from the New York Post, so don't know how official that is.
No, I'd say it's probably legit. All right, cool. We have some brainstorming to do. Tomorrow I'll be crunching all the numbers, getting the flights and the hotels and all that stuff.
I'll tell you what though, September in Nashville, if you've never had swamp ass, you're gonna have swamp ass.
Oh, I've had swamp ass.
I went to a game in Nashville 2 years ago, probably around the same week 2 actually, around there. So I know what you're saying. But I'd rather go when it's warm than cold.
What's the drive from here?
Oh, we're not driving.
It's it's like 13.
Probably a little more than that.
Yeah. 13, between 13 and 15.
Why would you want to drive a 2-hour flight? Didn't you do this? Didn't you drive there?
Yeah, and I drove to Virginia Beach. From Virginia Beach, I went to Tennessee. It's like straight across. You know?
Okay. Well, I'm not driving, so I'll meet you there. Okay. Anyway, because we just Gabe, we just booked a trip last night. We're going to Baltimore for a Yankees game in July, so excited about that.
Yes.
Have you guys ever heard of that East Coast baseball park trip? Someone arranges everything for you, hotel, flights, and everything. But essentially, you start in Florida, you work your way up to the coast, and then you finish in Chicago.
They arrange travel, everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And you go to every stadium on the East Coast.
That's pretty cool. That's something I feel like you got to do when you're retired or something.
Yeah. That's some free time.
Adrian's like, I'm booking that shit now.
Yeah, I can do it. Anyway, speaking of Yankees, right? Okay. You guys have heard us talk about our cousin Vinny many, many times on this episode. Well, our cousin Vinny came through again last week. All right. Woo! And he got his tickets to the Yankees game. Yankees, Houston Astros, right? And we sat.
And yes, of course, Yankees suck.
we sat in legend seats. Unfortunately, Joey couldn't make it. Joey had a work thing to do, and he couldn't make it.
I had what's that called? FOMO,
bro.
Fear of missing out. I had it in full fucking effect. Level 10 FOMO.
Yeah, you missed Aaron Judge's second furthest home run in Yankee Stadium.
Really? Was that? It was second.
But you know what I didn't miss?
The win.
Was that bitch Marcus Stroman pitching.
I think you ducked him.
Dude.
We were close enough where I was yelling at him, bro.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And what'd you say? Did you say something about the guy's socks? The guy heard you?
Yeah. What was
the third base coach?
Yeah. I was like, what's his name? No, it started with a P.
I saw he was wearing his fucking do-rag again.
Like I yelled at him, told him to take the do-rag off.
Dude, I'm telling you, I saw his dad and I were in the locker room at the same time today in the gym. right? And
Oh,
you know,
you got to ask him.
I always wear a Yankee hat. And I swear, man, I was just close to like just.
Or
you know,
you should wear a do-rag next week with your fucking Yankee hat.
I was just seriously, I was so close to just saying like, you know, hey, how's your son? Like, how is he? Is he all right? You know, is he still adjusting?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to, come on, who wants to
Are
see
these
that?
really the
His
seats
kid.
down there? They have padded seats down
Oh
there?
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
bro.
Padded seats.
Let me tell you right now.
I have no idea.
It's like going to a fucking wedding and then you step outside and there's a baseball game.
You walk in, right? You walk in, they have a whole dining area, and you walk in just like Joey just said. It's like walking into a wedding. Okay. Mike and I, right? We went together. It's a big, huge buffet. So we went together and first thing we got was lobster tails and shrimp. And he just asked
Not
this guy,
just one.
yeah,
It was like
the guy throws like 5 lobster tails on your
at
plate.
this.
You know, it is unbelievable. Our cousin Vinny has broke me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoiled the shit out of us.
How do we go back to Gen Pop?
Thank you, Vinny.
How do we go back to sitting in Gen Pop with everybody else?
Gen
You know what I
Pop.
mean? How do you do it?
You know what though? This was rated the most luxurious way to watch a sporting event
What?
for many years. The legend seats
definitely,
at Yankee Stadium. The Kentucky Derby just unveiled this season this package you can buy to what it's a whole day package. The behind the scenes stuff that I saw for this package, it's like $15,000 a ticket. You're getting a massage, you're getting taken into a cigar lounge, they're rolling cigars for you. There's a whiskey lounge. It's like a really super plush, high class experience. That just unraveled a few weeks ago at the Kentucky Derby. But
Don't even get me started with the Kentucky Derby. I can't stand that shit.
You don't like the hats?
Here's the thing: the Kentucky Derby has such a fake fan base. People are only horse fans when that thing comes around to drink their fucking mint juleps, and wear their stupid fucking hats.
Yeah.
I think it's completely rigged, honestly.
Horse racing?
Yeah, they drug the horses. I just think it's fucked. I mean, it's easily able to be rigged, and I think it is.
It's such a pretentious crowd.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gross.
It is. But I would love to attend one day.
Well, I'm saying Mike and I, we've been to the Preakness, that's actually this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Preakness. We've been to the Preakness, and that is not a pretentious crowd at all.
It's the exact opposite.
Roll your sleeves up and get dirty, crowd.
Well,
it's like the waste. What's that PGA tour, PGA event? The waste management.
Yes.
Yeah.
They get fucking rowdy and throw beers at the fucking players. Like it's the most relaxed.
The caddy
PGA.
got hit in the head, right?
Yeah. It's like that version of the horse
Gabe,
racing.
maybe you could pull it up, okay? They have, this might be a thing like, elsewhere at other events, okay? But this is something that I've seen. I've been to the Preakness maybe 3 times. And this is something that I've seen every time at the Preakness, and I feel like only at the Preakness. And it's people are racing on top of porta potties.
Ooh.
Have you ever
Racing on top of porta potties?
You don't remember this?
The party
What do you mean
potter
by-
run. Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen this, Gabe?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Funny, yeah.
I've only seen it there. Oh my God, it's hysterical. You don't remember this?
I was wasted. That
I'll
day.
bring it up right now.
I really was.
That's
I was fucked.
but that's the only one of the Triple Crowns that I've ever seen.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Preakness.
I would be.
Look at them, they're just throwing shit at him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This
I would have felt.
like a sniper, right? A sniper just took him out. Guys, I guarantee you this is not going on in the Kentucky.
Is that
Derby.
clip from 1972?
2008.
Shit.
2008.
Is that what it said? People were holding up cameras and shit.
The Kentucky? You think this is going on in the Kentucky Derby?
Dude, no, not Kentucky Derby.
Wait, there were no cell phone cameras in 2008?
I mean, what was the hot phone back then?
That's 16 years ago?
The Motorola, right? The freaking Razor, right? That was the hot
Nextel
phone.
push to talk.
I fucking loved Nextel. I can't believe it's still not a thing, man.
Mike, what do you got? You feel like you're ready? There's something coming right out.
I had a story, but I'm not gonna say it. I went to a NASCAR.
Wait, hold on. Are you going to say it or you're not going to say it? He's like, I got a story I can't tell you guys. So once upon a time.
No, so I went to a NASCAR race.
Looks like we're getting it.
At the Poconos, right? The guy from work gives me these tickets. And I don't even know what, he's like, they're infield tickets. So.
Like the Preakness.
Yeah, the race is Sunday. We show up like fucking Saturday, fucking, in the middle of the night, pulling there, partying. One of the guys we were with, the race day, the crowd fucking like put together, a few bucks for him. He jumped over the fucking wall,
God.
ran across the track,
Are you kidding?
mooned the crowd, and then ran back and jumped back over the fence. Bro, state troopers everywhere. And you know what? Everybody just started applauding and cheering for him.
He didn't get arrested?
Nothing.
Holy shit.
God. That's crazy.
Nothing.
That's nuts.
I'm like,
Cool story, bro.
his name was Justin.
Wait, you said what?
I'm naming names.
He said his name. He said his name was Justin. Is Justin no longer with us?
He's no longer in my life.
Oh, okay, all right. No longer in your life. Anyway, yeah. Did you guys bet on the Kentucky Derby at all?
No. I actually forgot it was on until it was on.
No. Anytime I do horse bets, it's just like off a limb. It's like throwing the money right out the fucking window. So I stay away.
You mean instead of that sure thing?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I have absolutely no business betting on horses. But I found out a couple months ago that you could do it on FanDuel, and fucking I was doing it, and no luck.
You could go to Kavanaugh's right now and bet. They got horse racing all day.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Dutton in too.
All day for done it?
Yeah, they have an OTB shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have no luck.
That's terrible. Anyway, sticking to major events, guys. You guys hear? I just heard within past week or two, we had a special guest last week, Josh Rosen, and Josh. Thanks again for coming on.
Yes, thank you, Josh.
So we didn't get to talk
Josh, you're
about
the man. Thank you
some of these things. But I heard within I heard this week, I heard last week, there's some major events coming back to Long Island.
That's
Actually,
far
coming to Long Island for the first time. Starting this September at UBS Arena, the VMAs are going to be at UBS Arena.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
So
That's pretty cool.
for those that don't know, UBS Arena is home of the Islanders. Amazing stadium. If you guys haven't got there, or arena, however you want to put it, if you guys
It's
haven't
gorgeous.
had a chance to
It's
go,
cute. Yeah.
it really is amazing.
Good time, too,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, but they did such a fantastic job. Joe, you saw a concert there, right?
I saw John Mayer there, yeah.
And right?
Oh,
Great.
awesome venue. I've seen 2 hockey games
Local
there. I've been there a few
197,
times.
Derek Mean was building that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You guys come out here?
Bro.
I thought you were only like New York City.
And now
No, but we're New York, and we do precast installations.
and they're in the midst of doing Belmont over, which hugs it basically.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's going to be a few years out, but it looks from the the plans that they showed on the news, it looks beautiful. Like it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I thought that was pretty cool.
My wife's been to the VMAs multiple times.
Really?
Yeah, like front row. She was a seat filler.
That is so cool.
Yeah. She was like, if you look it up on YouTube, I forget what years they were. You can see her
right
dancing
there.
with Eminem and fucking
Nice.
Busta Rhymes and shit.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because dude, she's like a dancer, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she dance her whole life?
She did, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. We got to pull that up, man.
I'll get that clip for next week.
Yeah.
Hey, really quick, since Mike brought up the union, there's something that happened a few weeks ago that made me think of Mike. And to me, it was just fucking hilarious.
What's it like seeing so many Republicans in Manhattan, so many Trump supporters in Manhattan? Does that surprise you?
No, not at all. It's turning now. Trump's turn again.
What's your message to Joe Biden?
Fuck you.
That's actually right diagonal from the Waldorf Astoria.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it's right there. Yeah,
That's
that's
great.
like 49th in Park.
Which is where Mike is working right now. So if anybody wants to come watch Mike work,
Yeah, come on down.
If you're a reporter and you want to get a fuck you can come by Mike.
Fuck you.
yeah. Listen, if you're in the area and you need to bum a cigarette, find Mike.
No, I don't give out cigarettes in the city. That's a
You have to
bad
ask-
trend, bro. You pull one out, forget about it. Everybody in their mother's line.
You have to ask for a square, not a cigarette.
Yeah.
Can I get a square?
I can smell you.
You mean, is that a Seinfeld reference?
No,
that's
in
not-
England they call it a square, I think.
Oh, really?
No, in England they call it a fag.
A fag, right?
Oh, that's right. They call it a square here. I've heard it
A
before.
square in the ghetto they call it a square
Okay.
Oh, I've never heard
or
that.
a Lucy.
Loose.
I've
Lucy,
heard
I
that,
heard.
yeah.
Lucy, I heard. Why square, though?
Mhm.
No idea.
No?
Never been a smoker. I've only lived in the ghetto part time.
All right. So anyway, VMAs coming to Long Island in September. Okay.
That's very
UBS
cool.
Arena. Tell Ashley, right?
Yeah. She wants to relive her youth.
Dust off the dancing shoes, right? Get her girls together.
Yeah.
And then I heard you guys might get excited for this. I could give a fuck. The Ryder Cup will take place next September 25 at Bethpage Black.
Oh, wow.
That's my favorite golf event.
Is it really?
That and the Masters, yeah.
Okay.
It's a good one.
So that'll be at Bethpage Black.
I think that's weird. I think our cousin Vinny's working the event.
Oh,
I know he
really?
worked when it was at Shinnecock last time.
Yeah, he applied to work at this one.
Okay. And then once again in 2026, US Open will be back in Shinnecock. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is
That's
very cool,
huge.
man.
That's huge for Long Island. Brings in, a lot of money, tourism and stuff, brings in a lot of people. So I just thought that was cool. I mean, I was like, wow, in the next couple of years, well, you got 3 major events happening in the next 2 years.
Absolutely.
So
I'm a little depressed. I thought you were going to talk about fucking Ringling Brothers or something like that.
nah, dude. Didn't we establish
I
that
want the circus back.
you wanted the circus back?
Yeah.
No? All right. Well, anyway.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, that's it. I just want to touch base on that. All right. This past weekend, guys, was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that go? First off, happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.
Yeah.
Okay, all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day. All right. Couldn't do without you.
I did the right thing and spent a fortune.
Mother's Day is over. Father's Day is next. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm saying, hold on. You did the right thing. You said you were just telling me earlier that you watched the Knicks game from it right when the beginning.
Yeah, but then I took them all out to dinner afterwards.
Nice.
Nice. That's what you did? Your mom too?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
That's so nice you gave your mom the day off from cooking.
What is that? I went to, I'm going to say it wrong now. You guys are going to fucking laugh at me. Rustigio's or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah. That place is great, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
We got to go back there. Expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
TV.
Prestigio's is fantastic.
It is
I've
nice.
been there
Different.
once and I enjoyed it.
No, I bought my daughter, my mother, and my wife,
All moms.
and any child that was available that wanted to come.
Must have been a
came.
big tab, huh?
Yeah, but it was a good time.
Good.
Food was great.
It's cool.
So that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, I agree. And I hope you enjoy your barbecue chicken on Father's Day.
Yeah, right. I'll be cooking myself. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Joey, I know you don't like to talk about what you do on the holidays and stuff. So unless you want to share.
I don't know. I was at my house. I had about 20 people. My mom and dad and my in-laws and some other extended family, and they were outside enjoying themselves while I was inside watching the Knicks.
Nice. Very nice.
Ah,
I kind of just chilled. We very low key. My daughter was working and just very low key. We got some sushi and stuff. I washed the car for my wife, stuff like that. Gave her some nice.
wait.
I haven't hit that one in a while.
I haven't said it in a while. So it was cool.
On Mother's Day, did you watch the game at the appropriate time?
No, I didn't put the game on probably until
6:30.
no, I think maybe like 5 o'clock.
Because the car needed to get washed?
No, well, I
You
mean,
washed the car 3 times last week.
no, we were doing stuff, man.
It's like pollen, bro, pollen.
Listen, look. Shout out to my wife. My wife, she's probably watched 90% of the Knicks games with me this
Okay.
season. So she's
An hour and a half late.
She's fully invested in yes, and it's late.
Adrian.
No, that's awesome. Good. That's good.
So I bring out Mother's Day because Joey, you said you want to talk about greeting cards.
I mean, I was sort of joking when I said that,
Oh,
but
okay.
no. But
Good to know.
I do have a bone to pick with fucking greeting cards because I bought 2 of them for Mother's Day, and it two
$90.
No.
$17 and change, bro, for 2 fucking cards.
Bro.
Dude, I don't think I'm a cheap person, but I asked
that's
the girl.
ridiculous.
I
No.
asked the girl to check, like, "Are you sure?" Like, and she's like, "Yeah, it says the price on the bottom of the card," and it was in fact $17, just about $18.
Where'd you get one of those 3D cards
No,
and
but
shit?
you would think that this fucking thing would play a song to
You
you.
can record it, yeah.
Nothing. It was the plain card, and that's what it was at CVS. Now everybody I've spoke to about this say, "Oh, you got to go here and there and this and that," but I didn't do that. I didn't go to the discount store. I went to the regular card store, and that's what
Got
it
a
was.
Hallmark card and
And it's fucking a gigantic
$9.
waste of money.
$8,
A greeting
$9.
card is a waste of fucking money. Like,
Yeah, just like we know how you feel about Christmas cards. So.
I mean, those 2, it's right there with those.
I had probably the worst experience on Mother's Day.
Gabe,
So-
I was getting to you. I didn't skip you. I was getting to you because I know you have your topic here. But go ahead.
So, I love my mother. I'm just gonna say that right out. I love her.
I hope so.
But Jesus fucking Christ, this lady. Okay. So my stepdad is in the hospital right now. He had a heart attack last week, so he had open heart surgery. So she's been at the hospital, most of the time. So I call her on Mother's Day, wish her happy Mother's Day. Say, hey, listen, I was gonna send you flowers, but I know you've been at the hospital a lot. I don't want them to just leave them on your doorstep and then they die or someone snags them or something like that. She's like, don't worry about it. I get it. I understand. Thanks for calling anyways. The very next day, she sends me a text message. You know, the least you could have done is put a social media post about me.
Ooh.
And I was like, I called you. Is that not good enough? She's like,
No,
I
she
really wanted a social
you
media
to tell the world. Tell the world that you love your mama.
So your mom's active on social media?
Yes.
Well, now's your stage right here, Gabe. Go ahead. Give it to your mom. Tell her how much you love her.
Mom, I love you, but it's just a fucking social media post. My voice and my presence and the thoughtfulness of me just calling you.
You don't understand. Her girlfriends in the bingo. Their kids, she's showing them the phone and look what he said, the best mom ever, And
well, I usually send her flowers.
Gabe sent me nothing.
I usually send her flowers and candy and a gift card for her favorite restaurant. I usually do, but again, she hasn't been home, so I don't want to just leave that shit on her doorstep.
Right, different,
especially in Los Angeles because there's a lot of porch pirates. So,
I mean, you could have sent it to the hospital. Just saying.
Make it up to her. What are you gonna do?
Gabe, is your mom friends with Joey's mom on social media?
No. Otherwise, she would probably teach her a lesson on how to make posts about cooking.
She would know how to make some good stuffed peppers. That's for sure.
But that's what it is.
I ain't try those stuff.
Gabe, is it a direct result of one of her girlfriends showing us some shit? I'm like, look what my son sent me. And she had nothing to show back.
So my friends love my mom on social media because she'll jab me on social media. I'll make a post and she'll be like, "Oh, remember that time that you did this when you were a kid and you shit your pants?"
You what?
My mom's pretty funny.
That's
Sometimes
cool.
she could be very sensitive like Adrian, though.
She could be what?
Very sensitive like you.
Adrian sensitive? No way.
I've heard.
Oh, look at his face is turning red now.
I've heard some people have said that about me. Yeah. All right. So that's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day.
Why'd you change the
Is no, I'm not changing subject at all. We're talking
Are you
about Mother's Day.
sensitive?
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay.
I mean, I can be sensitive at times. I just listen, I mean, people have said that about me, so I have to go. I guess it must be true, right? I don't know. Yeah, I lost my train. Oh, so hold on. You know what? I mean, is your stepfather okay? Is he doing all right?
Yeah, he's doing better. He's out of the ICU. He's walking around now, so he should be fine.
Okay.
I already told him that if he keeps smoking cigarettes, I'm gonna kill him. You don't have to worry about his heart.
You heard that, Mike?
I heard it.
Okay. All right. Good to hear. Good luck with that. And happy Mother's Day to everybody. Okay.
Happy Mother's Day.
All right. Moving on. Now, I know we touched on this very briefly last week. Like I said, we had a special guest, Josh Rosen, right? Comedian, impressionist. And we brought up the Tom Brady roast that happened last weekend. I'm only bringing it up because something came out yesterday. I know it's, last week's news, but something came up yesterday where he was on a podcast. I forget whose podcast he was on. I forget who it was. It was football players, but I forget which one. There's so many out there, just like us.
Everyone's got a fucking podcast.
But he mentioned he voiced his regrets, about doing the roast.
Yeah.
And it really had to do with his kids. You know what I mean? I think I forget how old his son is. His oldest is I think he's around 16,
Jack.
7. I don't know. Is that his name?
I think so.
Jack. Yeah. I mean, so I don't know how exactly how old he is, but he's old enough to hear things and realize that was kind of fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he kind of, Tom Brady was on there saying no, he would not do it again. And he feels that, he's got almost like, what is it?
Remorse.
Here we go.
Buyer's remorse.
Buyer's remorse. There you go. You heard it then too. Okay. There you go. I can't hear it, Gabe. You got
That karate man.
And all of a sudden you realize I wouldn't do that again.
Tom Brady is one and done as a comedian's punching bag.
8 karate class today, and she's still a white belt. She's still a white belt.
Sometimes you're naive, you don't know, or you get a little like, oh, You know,
The retired NFL star looking back on his Netflix roast on the Pivot podcast. While he can laugh at himself, no problem, the aftermath took a heavy toll on the home front.
I got some great kids. I'm going to obviously hope they don't tune in tonight because there's going to be way too many things that are inappropriate, but oh well, they'll learn it somehow.
Can't lose any fights to the bonus, Dad. Kids gonna have to change their name. The guy knows karate, Tom. You can't fight this guy.
so I wanted to do the roast because the guy Jeff Ross became someone that I knew.
There'll be a lot of let's go jokes tonight. Some of them might be about Giselle. A man who has so many rings he could melt them down and forge a sword to go on a quest to get Giselle back from that jujitsu teacher.
I didn't like the way that it affected my kids.
All right, so didn't he get paid $25 million for this roast?
Oh, I didn't hear that. Did he?
That's what I read.
Really?
That'll
Yeah.
make the pain go away real quick, right?
Fuck yeah.
Bro, $25 million.
That was going to be my question. I was going to say, would you guys do something like this?
I'd be like, Home
For
Depot.
25
For 25, yeah, for 25 million. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I tell my kids, I'm like, here's $1 million. Shut up. Okay. Here's we'll get you some therapy.
From what I read, I'm pretty sure, unless I read it completely wrong, he got paid, man.
Really?
big money.
25 million?
Yeah.
Is it, I mean, what do these guys get
No
paid?
tears, Tom. No tears in football. That's
And
it.
by the
Move
way,
forward.
that was a live Netflix event. I saw Netflix is going to have the Christmas game this year, NFL, and one other, maybe
Tyson's
Thanksgiving,
fight.
and the Tyson fight. But this is the first time they're doing NFL.
Oh, by the way, I think I'm going to do a Tyson fight in my backyard. I'm going to get the projector. All right. So
You got the projector.
I have the projector.
Yeah. Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
When is that? I don't
You
even know.
think you'll set it up?
Yeah. 21st
June?
July.
Well, listen, why don't you tape it and hold it on the 24th?
Guys.
So it looks
You
like
watch it.
it looks like Brady was. It looks like Tom Brady was paid $30 million in FTX shares.
Are
Yeah.
you?
Oh, wait.
Wait, what's it?
What?
Wait, the FTX. That's the
He didn't learn
freaking
his lesson
Bitcoin,
about that
right?
shit?
That's the
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
He
It
lost
is.
it. He lost his fucking
That's what I'm saying.
shirt in that shit. He lost like 65 million.
So is that?
Yeah,
is that
so it looks like they're paying for him his payment for that.
oh, for what he lost.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, my
Hey,
bad. I didn't
dude,
get that. Still a lot. Of
Either
money.
way,
Yeah.
either way, man, that's fantastic. I did not hear that. I did not know that. Anyway, I just thought it was interesting because my thing is like, have you never seen a roast? Like, what did you
They dig
think
in?
was going to
Yeah.
happen?
Oh, they dig in
Yeah.
on you. That's
You know
it.
what I mean?
Bro, some of the shit on Gronk was fuck. Kevin Hart. Oh, and Nikki Glazer was fucking hilarious, bro. Some of the shit with Gronk and just making fun of how dumb he is, bro. Like, was hilarious. I thought that was just as funny as some of the Tom Brady stuff.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. Like I said, I wanted to get you guys' take. Like, would you ever participate in something like that for 25 million? Okay.
I would do it for a lot less.
Absolutely.
Yes, I would.
Count me in.
But I'm just saying, like, if let's just say a bunch of us were getting together at Painters, we're going to roast Joey. Like, right? No.
Pick up my bar tab and I'm in.
That's it.
This
I'm gonna
this
set
was my
this up.
favorite joke. This was my favorite joke.
Everybody killed an obese African American lesbian. So by having here, Netflix checked off a lot of boxes. She is a black lesbo, which means she doesn't eat pussy. She hell gnaws on it.
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
Tony
who that is.
Hinchcliffe.
I'm guessing
He is the host of Kill Tony.
you mentioned that. You mentioned that. Okay.
His show is fucking hilarious.
All right, I gotta look that up.
This guy is probably one of the most quick-witted people out there right now for comedy. Yeah, he's one of the best roasters out there. Period. Super fucking funny guy.
Yeah, he was good. He went down the line.
I thought Nikki Glazer stole the show.
I agree. And from what I heard, she held back.
Yeah, so she was on Stern the next day talking about all the jokes she cut out of her
really?
set, and they were lethal, bro. Tom Brady would
You
have
would
been
have cried.
tears.
You would have cried.
It's funny. All right, you guys got anything before we get into our brew crew email?
I do.
Yeah, what do you got,
I
bud?
do have a topic. So just sitting back, do you realize how many pieces of technology have come from sci-fi movies?
No.
Oh, like the cell phone.
I mean, I'm still waiting for a lightsaber. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for that.
I honestly, like, the handheld version hasn't come out yet, but they designed that laser. You know what I mean? They have that shit.
No,
you know?
I want it just like the movie.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait another 10 years. Amazon, I have it.
If they have it,
Timu.
I will be everywhere. You will see me everywhere everywhere I go. I'll have that hanging from my belt. Okay.
But anything from like the cell phone to automated cars, to drones, robots. I mean, this was all in sci-fi movies, and someone's imagination. They wrote it down in a book, came to like a movie,
even
and they pulled. They're like, that could work.
Even like the high tech CIA shit you see in like CIA Will Smith movies, like the drones, the
Men in Black.
Yeah, like all that shit. That's all real shit now, man. Like you're right.
You ever get smart?
Yeah, talked on the phone. I mean, the shoe.
The shoe phone.
Yeah. Why, you have one of those?
Missed it.
Dick Tracy, right? He had the watch where you could fucking talk to people.
Yeah. So, with that being said, so we do realize, even like tanks, I think I said automated cars.
Tanks.
Yeah, but believe it or not, this was in sci-fi movies before.
Bro,
I'm telling you.
I'm saying, wait.
I looked it up.
Just hang on though. Tanks have been around from what? World War One?
It was in a movie prior to that. Planet of Mars and
World War One.
Hold on a second.
No.
Let's back up here.
I read it today.
Hold on.
I read it today.
World War One. When?
Listen, don't
1917.
This history bullshit.
I'm saying
again. Here we go. The Alamo didn't happen. I know what the fuck. All right, get the fuck out of here.
No. I'm just trying to say, but tanks. I mean,
I'm telling you.
Help me out though.
Military equipment, including tanks. That's what it said. Yes.
Okay, but would you not say were tanks not in World War One?
Were they?
Yes.
I guess they were.
No.
But so what? They didn't have movies prior to that. They didn't have a sci-fi movie.
I don't think so.
I think
the first movie made was 1888, and that was just the very, very basic pictures rolling in sequence. The first action movie made was not until like the 20s.
And when was World War One?
I think 1917, right?
Yep.
I don't know. We have to look it up. But I read it today, so
I don't need
what movie was
any answers.
I'll be wrong again. Well, you could do that.
No.
What movie is it you're talking about that you saw?
I don't know what movie, but I looked up technology that came from sci-fi movies, and that was listed.
All right.
But my point is, a sci-fi movie that has just come out this weekend.
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I can't get into that shit.
You saw it?
I saw half of it. I fell asleep. But my
was
point
that good?
is, it was all right. My point is, at what point do we kill these fucking apes right now? You know what I mean? If this is gonna come true, I think we should fucking.
This is the guy.
Right now.
This is the guy who wants to bring the circus back, right? And now he's like, we gotta make the apes extinct.
Everything but the monkeys. Bring the elephants, the tigers, the bears.
So you're worried this is gonna happen,
bro? This is what I'm saying. Like sci-fi movies, the shit. Like.
I love weed.
All right, you laugh now, but
laugh now, cry later.
Yeah, 40 years from now, when the vaccine went wrong and these fucking apes are reading books and doing sign language, we got a problem on our fucking hands. Or to eliminate them now.
So are you caught up on these movies? Because like there's been so many.
Yeah.
Like, so you watch them.
How do you watch a movie for 2 hours with apes? I don't like that whole premise is lost on me.
I did fall asleep, but I watched it late at night, so I can't blame the movie. It was good. It's what I saw. I didn't finish it though, so I don't know how it.
The original ones were better, only because they were actual costumes, and now they're just CGI.
Yeah,
and it looks so bad now.
And you could tell they're on a set too with the original one. Like you could see like
the plastic lips and shit.
Yeah, and not even that. The set behind them, you could see you could tell it's not real shit. The dirt looks fake. Fucking mountains look fake.
Do you like the new series with like James Franco, how it started and shit like that? Or?
I haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen 1 minute of it.
I saw the Mark Wahlberg one.
Oh yeah, but that has nothing to do with this series.
Oh, it's not connected?
No.
No. Wait, James Franco?
Yeah, he started this series.
Okay. So,
but he's not in this movie, in this latest movie.
So, is this like how many movies are there?
4, I believe. This is the 4th one.
Okay.
I feel like it's the 40th one.
I mean, no. I mean, maybe there's a lot of Planet of the Apes. I'm
Like
saying
the original, like in the 70s, I guess they were in the 70s. There was like 5 of those. Then there was the Mark Wahlberg one, and then
Mark what?
Wahlberg one.
Never heard of him.
He's on the Diddy list. Look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so like you're watching this and you're saying to yourself, this is possible.
No, not really. Bro.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Could be possible. It's sci-fi, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But shit from sci-fi comes true, bro. That's my whole point. Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman, right?
Yeah. No. That's
no. Is that sci-fi?
That's a
Did
good.
that shit come true?
That Mike. That is a good comparison.
Never saw it.
Yeah, that's
That's
is a
with
good.
the virus?
Open your eyes, people.
No, that's a really good comparison.
What, a virus spread?
Yeah.
Worldwide?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it was like in a movie theater, right? Like somebody had it, they sneezed.
With the well, first the monkey started, and I think it's just
okay.
crazy.
So that I could see.
That's where they got the idea from for COVID.
Bro, like that Julia Roberts movie, right? What was that movie recently where it was supposed to be portrayed on Long Island? And
I didn't see it. You saw it.
You didn't see it?
It was good.
But
a bird
that's
cage or
sci-fi.
something?
But
What
that's
is it? What'd you say, Gabe?
Was it called Birdcage?
No.
That's with Robin Williams.
It's a fairly new release. I saw it within the last couple of months.
Right, but that's a sci-fi movie. But people are like, oh man, it's so close to coming true, right?
Absolutely.
Like hackers coming in.
I felt like that
fucking
could
with our
happen
electrical
tomorrow.
fucking grid. I don't know.
Oh, that's
watch
not
out for-
Sandra Bullock. That was
No,
he-
Sandra
he
Bullock.
said
It was Sandra Bullock.
no. You said Julia Roberts.
I thought it was Julia Roberts. I could be wrong.
No, it's
Was-
Sandra
okay,
Bullock.
okay.
Sandra Bullock.
It's Sandra Bullock.
no, it was Julia
No.
Roberts, the one that
Julia
happened
Roberts.
right outside New York. Yeah, that was Julia Roberts. Sorry,
I'm confused now.
the one with the Teslas were
Oh, yeah.
taking over.
Yes. Yeah. What's it called though?
I don't know. I'm trying to look it up right now.
It's called Your
You
Fuck.
told me to watch it. That's why I watched
Yeah.
it. It was good.
I
I didn't love the ending, but it was good.
All right, so moving on.
did not see it. Anyway, I'll tell you what. I mean, I know we haven't brought up you watch anything good lately. Okay, and Mike, we'll call that Planet of the Apes your thing. But I did watch something over the weekend. I started. It's called A Man in Full. Gabe, you see this yet?
Oh yeah, so my wife was watching it. I was mowing the lawn, and I walked in when she was halfway through with it, and it was good from what I saw.
Joey, you haven't seen this?
No.
Have you heard of it?
No.
It's what's his name? Jeff Daniels, freaking Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And every time I'm watching this, all I see is freaking
Lloyd
Harry. Right? It was
Pretty
that's all I-
bird. Pretty bird.
That's all I see. But it's called The Man in Full, 6 episodes. I think it's just a limited series. It's not going to continue and everything like that. Pretty good.
Okay.
Recommend it.
Might check it out.
What platform?
Netflix.
I need something tonight, maybe.
Yeah, give it a shot. Start it. Right. Yeah, I know. It's weird, right? Because we've been going from Knicks to Rangers,
Yeah.
and there's nothing on. Oh,
Hey,
maybe-
speaking of what's watched, and we don't have a chance to watch it yet, but it just got picked up. Happy Gilmore 2 has just been
really?
greenlit.
Wow.
Yep.
With the original cast?
Well,
yes, as much as
except
they can.
for Carl
because-
Weathers.
Oh yeah.
I saw a
and
video of him
Bob Uecker
like 2 weeks ago.
or Bob Barker.
Recently doing the Happy Gilmore. He was like, I haven't tried this in like 25 years.
I saw that. Yeah.
Fucking got on it. And he nailed it.
I'm excited to hear. I don't know if you watched this, Mike, but The Bear season 3 is coming back next month.
I know.
Yeah.
Excited.
Nice.
I'm excited about that.
And they got one in the can too. They filmed two seasons at once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I know there was an issue with like a lot of shows coming back because of the writer's strike. So good for them.
Yeah.
Cool. Joe, you got anything, bud?
No.
No?
Go Knicks, man. This is listen. We didn't really talk about the Rangers, but the Rangers are fucking playing really well too, on the verge of the conference finals. If you're in New York and you're a sports fan, this is fun times. It's very reminiscent of the mid-90s around here, and we haven't had it in a long time. So I'm enjoying the shit out of it.
Mr. Woodford, we're not done yet. We're going to get to the Brooker email. Just want to know if you had anything before we got to that. Joey's really ready to wrap things up, like for real.
Let's go.
How many of those 2 fingers have you had?
Oh, sorry, Gabe.
All right.
Sorry, Gabe.
Welcome.
Brooker email. Mike, what's our email?
You've got mail.
You can reach us at That's right. .com. No, it's brewcrew@beersandbs.com.
Send us an email. Joey, where can they find us?
iHeartRadio, YouTube, Amazon, Apple. Just Google us. You'll find us. And you can click on any link you want to listen or watch us.
Very well. Very good.
That
okay.
is
Brooker email.
huge.
That's what she said.
Our first one is from Gio from Ronkonkoma. Gio is a returning emailer. Okay. Oh my God, that poor kid. Anyway, Gio from Ronkonkoma asks, do you guys have decorative pillows on your bed? Was that a joint purchase or just your wife's decision? Does it annoy you to waste money on things that go unseen?
Okay.
I'll kick this off. I do have decorative pillows on my bed. And I'm pretty much the one who primarily makes the bed. I probably make the bed five out of 7 days because my wife gets out of bed before me.
Yep.
So I'm the last one to get out. I'll make the bed. Yes, it is annoying putting those pillows back on the bed.
You have to fluff them the right way. And
I mean, I have been told that I'm doing it wrong.
Oh, boy.
I have been told that
That's
before.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that I'm doing it wrong. But
you better YouTube how to fluff some fucking pillows, bro.
Dude,
Fluff something.
and you know what? She knows what I'm saying. She knows how she is. She'll come in and she'll straighten it out and stuff. And
Is
you
blind? What, just to take them off?
Huh?
Just to take them off?
Just to take them off, dude. She'll move it over and stuff. And
you blind?
yes. So do I find it annoying? Yes. Is it a joint purchase? No, it's not. It's whatever she wants.
Okay.
If she usually, she'll pick it out. And
now, do you have bedding for different seasons?
For different seasons? No, I don't. I've had it in the past. I've had it like, duvets and all that other nonsense. I've had it in the past. Right now, I do not. So.
All right.
There you go, Gio. Mike, what about you?
Similar, but not as bad. I don't make the bed.
Not as bad.
Yeah, because I don't make the bed. That's on. That's her deal, and it's not terrible. She's got these two big, like long ones, like elongated, and they go on top. It's simple, nothing crazy. I don't know.
So besides, and Joe, we'll get to you.
And she's a freak about doing the bed. Like, and to me, like, I don't know. Like she literally, the minute I get out of the fucking bed, she's fucking made. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know.
Wait, so do you not believe in making the bed?
No, I do, but she acts like it has to be done right away. Like, can I take a shower first?
Well, that it might stop you from jumping back into it.
Maybe is that the signal? Is that what she's doing? Making the bed so you don't go back in?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, is there anywhere else in your house that you have something like that where it's just decorative? You can't touch it?
No.
China closet, right?
Growing up, yes. Not in my home now. No.
All right. So, Joe, do you on your bed?
No. No. We have, by the way, those elongated pillows you speak of, I just came across those recently. We just got some. Those are the best fucking pillows to sleep
cuddle
with.
up, cuddle up with that thing?
I like to put a pillow between my knees.
Your legs, right? That's
me
what my
too.
wife does. She puts it between the legs.
Me too. When you sleep on your side?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best. And these pillows are perfect for that. Because you could hug it up here and it's long enough to go.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, we have a lot of pillows on our bed, but we sleep with all of them. They're not decorative. They don't have like those fancy
ruffles
covers.
and shit.
They're all, we situate them nice on the bed, but we sleep with them all. So
okay,
a little bit of both, maybe. I don't know.
All right, Gabe, what about you?
I fucking hate them. They're useless, or the only point to them is just so you can take a picture and say, this is our bed, this is where the magic happens. But there's really no purpose to them other than a decoration. And it's a room that people don't, when they come visit, that's not a room that people are going to be hanging out in.
No.
I mean, there's decorative pillows on the couch for a reason, is because that's where people hang out. But for the bed, it's pointless. And I had the same rule, by the way. The last person out of the bed is the person that makes the bed.
Now, do they make your wife happy?
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right, then there you go. Right?
Stuck with it.
Easy.
But I will say this: getting into a bed that was nicely made is the best. Sheets are tight.
Fresh when it's fresh,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Oh my
the best.
God, man!
The sheets are still warm.
And the AC is on, and it's like a hot, like a summer night.
And there's no kids in the house.
And it's you dive into that. It's like cool
and
sheets.
you got the right fucking song.
But
you know what, though? Mike has a point, though, because there's times where I get out of bed on a weekend, and I'll take a shower, and I want to go lay back in bed just for a little bit, and the bed is made. I'm like, well, fuck, there goes that plan.
Yeah, she forces you to go downstairs or something.
Yo, baby, I love the way you made the bed today.
All those
Sheets are
decorative pillows.
extra tight.
What do you say? You want to mess this bed up?
Nah,
Like,
so yeah,
go mow the lawn.
The fancy pillows can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, Gio from Ronkonkoma.
Thanks, Gio.
Thank you, Gio. Bring it.
Guys, we got one more. And that's from Barbara from Mastic.
Bob.
Barbara from Mastic. Once again,
our favorite. I love that.
She emailed in. And by the way, happy Mother's Day, Barbara.
Happy Mother's Day, Barbara.
Happy Mother's Day.
You know, we really got to get you on the show and get you a T-shirt. We got to set that up.
You've been saying that it's like a broken record now. Either pull the trigger. Stop talking about
Maybe next week.
All right.
Let's shoot for that, okay?
What if she came on the show with lasagna, but it was from Stouffer's and not homemade?
No.
I still eat it. Whatever Bob brings, I'm eating.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm looking forward to the end of the show today because I am fucking starving.
You know, I noticed that because you tried wrapping up about 20 minutes ago.
I am I'm breaking curfew today and I'm eating something.
Good for you. Okay, Barbara from Mastic. All right. Happy Mother's Day. And she wrote, hope you guys had a great Mother's Day weekend. We did. We just discussed it. She asks, did you have holiday traditions growing up? Do you continue them as an adult with your family? Were there any you didn't like when you were a child? That sounds like 3 questions to me. So we'll start with the first one. Did you have holiday traditions growing up? Joey?
Not really. I mean,
I'm very hungry.
No, I don't know. Traditions like Christmas Eve, we were always at my house. I don't know if that's a tradition, but that's just how it worked out for us.
Any Mother's Day traditions?
No.
Though
Mother's Day and Father's Day were never really.
What did your mother cook for the family on Mother's Day? I'm just messing.
I don't know. No, to answer the question, no, nothing set in stone. No set in stone traditions that I still use.
Okay. Well, do you have any traditions with your family now?
We go cut a Christmas tree down.
Nice.
That's really it.
Okay.
You go pumpkin picking?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
To the audience, Joey just solidified how much he hates holidays once again. All right. Mike. What about you, Mike?
Traditions growing up. To me, a holiday tradition was always just, getting together with the family. And so we try to keep that same traditions. When I was young, I come from a big family, a lot of cousins and stuff. And of course, everybody, growing up has their own lives and branches off. And so we don't get the big turnout like we used to. But, the ones that are there, we appreciate, and love, and try to keep it going for all the holidays. Mother's Day, I don't really. I used to buy all my aunts and stuff, like plants and stuff, but now I just concentrate on my mother and my daughter and my wife, and I don't know.
Yeah. Are there any that you do now, like that you did when you were a kid, that you do now with your family?
Honestly, you know what? A family tradition. I'd be honest with you. Going to the movies like on Christmas weekend and Thanksgiving. We always try to go to the movies.
I always wanted that tradition.
Yeah, we do it.
That's awesome.
I told you I got roped into seeing
Napoleon.
Costco. Yeah. So, but it's just family tradition, you know. we after we eat, go to a late movie, and everybody, you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Bal?
Most of my family traditions died when my grandparents died. They're the ones that kept it going, kind of like staying up on Christmas Eve and then opening presents at midnight. Things like that. But yeah, nothing has carried over. My wife and I are in Tennessee, and our families are back on the West Coast. So we started our own kind of tradition of not doing anything traditional.
Nice. Hey, whatever works. For me, I had a few traditions growing up. One of them was my mom would always want for Christmas. We'd always get a real tree, right? We always had a real tree, and she would get one of those burlap trees because she always wanted to plant the tree around the property.
Oh.
I don't know about you. You ever fucking lift a burlap tree?
Oh god, so
Oh, man.
ball's heavy as fuck. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like, 7. You know what I mean? My brother's about 12. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to get this tree in the house. Okay, with my mom. All right. Severely traumatized. Okay. I see a burlap tree right now. I want to light it on fire. All right. So just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that was a great tradition that we had when I was a kid. We always, my mom always, well, there's no kids that listen to this show, right? No kids.
No.
Anyway, so my mom always wrapped our presents for Christmas, where my wife, when she was a kid,
Unwrapped.
her parents didn't wrap them. Like they would set them up. So if they had toys and stuff, they would set them up because it was like, it's the elves coming and set up all the toys and stuff. So she had like, Barbies kind of like set up and stuff. And we don't do that. So that's kind of a tradition that I've adopted, with my family to answer Barb's. What I think that was
So you wrap everything?
Was that question? I think 1A was we wrap everything. Yes, because come on, right?
Mm-hmm.
You come out and you see everything. It's like, oh, there it is. That's what I got.
Yeah,
the fun's unwrapping it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and then that other question, as far as were there any that you didn't like when you were a child? Yeah, I hated carrying that fucking tree in my house. Okay, and carrying it out of my house to go plant it. So there you go. No, but you know what? I love traditions, just like you, Joey. We would cut up until just a few years ago. We talked about this on the Christmas pod. We would cut a tree down every year. You know what I mean? Pumpkin pick. We still, no,
Yeah.
actually, we haven't pumpkin picked in about 2 years. But we used to go pumpkin picking all the time and stuff. The kids are older now.
Yeah.
So you kind of lose that.
Yeah,
So,
feel
but
it.
I do agree. I think traditions are big. So there we go.
They're dying though.
They are, man. You're right. They really are. And part of that is what Mike brought up, right? Phone free Fridays and stuff.
absolutely.
I definitely think that's a part of it.
You
So,
get down back to basics.
yeah. So another great question from Barb from Mastic.
Yo, Adrian.
Bob,
we always appreciate it and
Thank
keep
you so
them
much.
coming in. You guys got anything else?
Not tonight.
No. All right.
Episode
28.
Wow.
really? 28? Huh?
28. Look at that.
Yeah, we got to go because we got to feed Joey.
Yeah.
All right, before he turns to a fucking gremlin.
Jeopardy Part 2 coming up too.
Oh yes.
Go.
You working on that, Gabe?
It's done. It's written. We're just we need to book our time and
Okay,
Okay.
we'll put that in the works.
Jeopardy Part 2 coming soon.
All right, guys, that's our episode tonight, episode 28. We appreciate it. Please keep emailing us and keep listening. Okay.
Crew at beersandbs.com.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Get home soon.
Yeah.
This Nas.
Hey, yo, Black, it's time. Word timing. It's time, man. All right, begin. Yeah.